What's good, y'all? So, what does the library mean to me? When I was a wee lad, my dad would take us to the library all the time. I had no intentions of reading the books, but I loved the comic books. So, getting to go to the library, checking out different art books was the highlight of the week for us, or at least me anyway. Now that I work at the library, helping kids bridge the gap between do I want to read and what to read, and helping parents feel better about, like, my kid doesn't want to read, they're a teen, and connecting them with their interests so that they continue to learn, grow, and connect with their community and themselves is one of the highlights of being a teen instructor here. I'm Evan, and HCLS is my place to learn, grow, and connect.
Just the other day, I have run across a new to me word, bibliotherapy, therapeutic approach to helping people, healing people through words, through books, through reading, through literature. And I have realized that since 2012, I have been lucky to be paid for treating myself and others with bibliotherapy. My name is Zinka, and HCLS is my place to learn, grow, and connect.
Hi. The library gives me an opportunity to do a job that I love and also gives me a good work-life balance. My name is Michael, and the HC Library is a place to learn, grow, and connect.
I first came into HCLS to borrow the book, What to Expect When You're Expecting. 16 years later, I'm still here. I love coming to work and interacting with my colleagues and our customers. My name is Angela, and HCLS is my place to learn, grow, and connect.
When I first came to United States and to Howard County with my two little kids, I didn't know anyone here. It was kind of a lonely time. But what I did was come to the library a lot. And within a few weeks, the librarians knew my name. The librarians knew my kids' names. And that made me feel seen. And I was less anonymous. So when I got this job, I wanted to pay this kindness forward. And as an adult instructor, I have a lot of responsibilities, but my primary focus is to make sure that every community member who walks into their public library feels welcomed and, most importantly, seen. I am Piali, and HCLS is my place to learn, grow, and connect.
This music major started out in 2014 doing a video class for teens. Later, they allowed me access and practically to run the AV Lab at Savage, which has opened up so many more doors for me and for me to help people, teens, adults. I do classes like origami and special effects makeup. As a trumpet major, I'm really surprised at where I am right now. My name is Lauren Truitt, and HCLS is my place to learn, grow, and connect.
When I first joined HCLS, I was relatively new to the American workforce. Starting at the entry-level position, I slowly built up my work skills and learned about the nuances of the American workplace culture. 5 years later, I became the manager of Project Literacy, serving the diverse immigrant community of which I'm a proud member of. Hi, my name is Emma Ostendorp. 我是肖玉静. HCLS is my place to learn, grow, and connect.
My library journey began in high school and college when I worked as a shelver at Glenwood and the Old Miller branch. When I graduated college and was looking for a job, I took a part-time position in Frederick County Libraries, thinking it would be super temporary until I found my real job. But the longer I worked there, the more I realized that I really loved it and that there was so much more to libraries than I'd ever realized. In 2022, I accepted a position at the Elkridge branch, and it's been so exciting and rewarding to work in a community closer to where I live and where I grew up. I'm Ellen, and HCLS is my place to learn, grow, and connect.
Oh, hi. I started in the library as a way of kind of continuing the family business, as it were. Both my parents were public servants. Lobby worked with my mother, Lois, and my dad was a mail carrier. And I just love working in the libraries as a place to help people. You're not trying to upsell anyone. You're not trying to change them. You're just here to help them and meet them where they are. And I think that's fantastic. I just want to spend as much of my life possible helping people. My name is James, and HCLS is my place to learn, grow, and connect.
Mabuhay, aloha, hafa day. Hello, I'm JP. Island-raised, NPR broadcasted, math-professing, library-loving, two-time cancer survivor. My life has had a lot of twists and turns, including getting turned down at East Columbia, only to find my true home at the Savage Branch. 18 years later, I am still shining as Savage's Sunshine Director. I serve with heart and hope, making magic every single day. I'm JP, and HCLS is my place to learn, grow, and connect.
Every day, I get to come to work and work with the best members of our community, the little kids. Whether they get excited about our dinosaurs, our toys, or our fabulous collection of books, they bring so much joy to our workplace and my life. My name is Mara, and HCLS is my place to learn, grow, and connect.
Hi, I entered through the doors of the Howard County Library System as a new parent, community member, and avid reader. I made lasting connections and have been calling the Savage Branch home for about 25 years, with many military moves sprinkled in between. Moving allowed me to see many public library systems in different parts of the country. I came back home to celebrate and reconnect with HCLS about 15 years ago. I have been on staff in different roles for about 9 years. My name is Jen Lechner, and HCLS is my place to learn, grow, and connect.
In 2006, when I joined the library as a teen instructor, I soon discovered that I would be wearing many hats here. I am an after-school program leader, instructor, nurse, comedian, problem solver, conflict negotiator. My name is Carmen Jessup, and HCLS is my place to learn, grow, and connect.
When I was 10 years old, the Central Library opened, and it became my refuge for reading, for research, for homework, and to find community. It's such a privilege to be able to continue to create that space for our community in Howard County today. I'm Marcy, and HCLS is my place to learn, grow, and connect.
Years before Elephant and Piggy were even a thing, I wore this mask for my interview. My family pleaded with me, "Don't do it. You'll forever be known as the crazy pig lady." No way. Years later, walking through the library hallway, someone from admin spots me, runs across and says, "Are you that person that interviewed with a pig mask on?" Oh well. Howard County Library System has always been my place to learn, grow, and connect. Oh, and oink! That's it.